Welcome to Vietnam. This place has gone through so many changes in the past few decades, and now it truly is one of the most amazing hidden treasures of Southeast Asia. But first, let's find out how you can get into Vietnam. In order to enter Vietnam, you will need a valid passport as well as a tourist visa. Prices for tourist visas can change spontaneously, so keep up with the embassy's website right over here for any more information. Finally, heaven forbid it, but if anything should ever happen emergency-wise, make sure you keep this number with you at all times. And also, if you have any flight delays or anything like that, the first person you should contact is your coordinator at the phone number we'll provide you with in the confirmation email. Also, remember to keep the information on the address and the phone numbers of the embassies of the countries that you'll be going to. Upon arriving, you'll meet up with your coordinator who will have a sign with your name on it. Follow them and they'll escort you to the facilities that you'll be staying at where you can rest and relax from the jet lag. The next day, they'll show you around the area so that you can kind of get a feel of the culture and the people of the city. Now, the official language of Vietnam is, of course, Vietnamese. However, you'll notice some of the people of the older generation might actually still speak French, who were still alive back when Vietnam was part of the French colonies. Now, the currency of Vietnam is the Vietnamese dong, and if you want to exchange your money, talk to your coordinator and they will be happy to help you out. Just a little bit of insight, one of the most interesting things about Vietnam is that you'll notice there's a lot of French-style colonial buildings that were still left there back when the French colonized Vietnam. In fact, Ho Chi Minh City is known as the Paris of Asia. Also, 85% of this country around is Buddhist. One important thing you got to know is do not touch anybody on the head. That is seen as a very disrespectful thing to do according to the customs. Also, A Broader View really recommends getting a cell phone while you're in this area. Depending on what plan you get, it could cost anywhere between $60 to $100. Remember to carry extra costs for this as well. Getting around in this area is relatively easy. There's tons of taxis and buses that will take you to just about anywhere. Now remember, if you'd like to check out a site or go somewhere, make sure you let your coordinator know so that they can arrange something so that you can get back into the house. Also, they might show a little bit of worry for you, but don't take offense to this. It just means they're a little concerned about you heading out on your own. And likewise, they might recommend going out with a family member or friend. Also remember to adhere to the A Broader View curfew rules. That's right, we got curfew. Now remember, in this area you'll be living with a host family, which means you'll be treated like part of the family, which means you'll have to clean up after yourself and keep your area neat and clean and do appropriate chores when necessary. Now remember, in this area it's not uncommon for the typical household to have extended generations of family to live with them. You might have to find a way to smoothly integrate if this is not really a part of your customary lifestyle. There are so many different types of food in Vietnam, it's ridiculous, but one dish that epitomizes Vietnam is pho, otherwise known as beef stock noodle soup, which comes with lots of different vegetables and noodles, and it's good. You should try it out. Oh, and of course, feel free to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Flickr. We got a lot of good stuff for you guys. It doesn't end right here at A Broader View. Feel free to check it out. And that's about it. Just remember, while volunteering, stay proactive, understanding, open-minded, and above all, respectful to the rules and regulations of A Broader View and to the people and culture of the places that you'll be going to. Once you jump in, you will not regret having made that decision you made to jump in and volunteer.